If you haven't seen this video of me stepping out of a Cybertruck already, you're probably not on social media that much, so bravo. But while we were out making this day in the life video, we actually got a couple of staged clips that just blew up, to say the least. National news coverage, shared on like every major meme page. We were literally just trying to film a random day in the life with the Apple Vision Pro, but didn't realize that at the same time, we'd create one of the most viewed reels on Instagram. So this is the story of how it all came together.
Hey, slick as some grease. She got a problem with me. Got somewhere I gotta be. She been supplying the beef. I been supplying the streets. I been supplying the shit. Don't do a whole lot of talking. You heard about who poppin'. It's gotta be me.
This video is sponsored by Musicbed, our go-to platform for royalty-free music. And for anyone who aspires to create more cinematic content for anything YouTube, social media, client work, I put a link to our free filmmaking training below. Now, obviously, I've only had the Apple Vision Pro for like a few days, so fitting it into my daily workflow isn't like totally realistic. I'm actually trying to like make this thing a part of my workflow for the sake of this video and just personally for me to see if I could actually be more productive and do more things with this device. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to implement it in my editing, meditation, all these different things. But you're also going to get my raw thoughts on this product. And I'm telling you right now, it's not all positive. Okay, so on a day-to-day basis, I own and run a full-scale production company, studio. We have dozens of clients that we work with on a monthly basis. I run Full-Time Filmmaker, which is a huge community and course for content creators. We just started a new company that actually teaches everyday people, entrepreneurs, how to actually make content for themselves, and just a myriad of other random things. So with that being said, I have a lot of things that I have to do throughout the day. And I know I'm gonna get flack for this, but I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. And I'm waiting for the comment that's like, oh, you woke up at 5 a.m. once, and now you're gonna say that. No, like I really do, unless I don't like feel my alarm or I went to bed super late. I wake up at 5, but I try to be in bed and asleep by like 10. So I still get about 7 hours of sleep. I'm also married with 2 kids, so if you're one of my fellow early rising parents, you can probably relate to that. Can you see me? Look around, what do you see? So after I get ready and I go downstairs, and then depending on the day, depending on my mood, I'll either do like a cold plunge or I'll do breath work. It's not an everyday thing, but when I feel like I need it, it's a nice like serotonin boost. So normally I'll just put on a YouTube video and I'll just listen to some guided breathwork session, but the Apple Vision Pro has their mindfulness app or whatever you call it. It's actually pretty incredible, I'm not gonna lie. The whole experience is really immersive, the audio is really clear, and if you actually turn on immersive mode, you can meditate at the top of a mountain in Joshua Tree. And it is really relaxing, but at the end of the day, you still have a 1.5 pound computer on your face and screens directly in front of your eyes. So as good as it is, it's really hard to meditate with this thing on. And this is kind of a trend with this product, I think, is the technology is really cool, the immersiveness, all these different apps that you can use. But the biggest downside by far is the fact that this really large piece of tech is strapped to your forehead. So I start my day with emails, meetings, and then checking in on the status of our client projects. And many days curating songs from Musicbed to use in our client projects and YouTube videos, just like this one. Musicbed is one of the only brands I trust with my filmmaking projects. The music on Musicbed inspires ideas, projects, and creativity. They have the largest roster of independent artists and are curated just for filmmakers, so I can find exactly what I need. Some of my favorite artists on the platform are The Siege, Lack City, Utah, and By the Way May, just to name a few. But the difference at Musicbed is the quality, cinematic nature of the music. It just feels like music you'd actually see in films and high-end commercials rather than just cheap corporate jingles. And finding the right song you need is super easy with their advanced parameters like genre, mood, and even BPM and key. For beginners, Musicbed has amazing curated playlists so you can find the perfect song quickly and focus on the edit. So if you're ready to take your projects and films to the next level, go hear the difference yourself and sign up for a free account and use code FTF24 at checkout to get 1 month free when you purchase an annual subscription. After meeting with the production team for studio, I met with the ads team for Full-Time Filmmaker just to talk about our content strategy. I actually took this call on the top of a mountain. It was actually very peaceful. They thought my avatar was super freaky, and I totally agree. It's terrifying. It did make me kind of self-conscious while I was on the call. So I think if you're the only one using this while you're on a FaceTime call, it's hard not to get distracted.
And we'll help our cops breathe a little bit.
In the first video we created with this device, I was editing on the Apple Vision Pro, completely on the Apple Vision Pro, no MacBook or anything attached. And it was just using the basic version of DaVinci, the iPad version. Granted, it has a ton of functionality, so you can actually edit a full video, but that's not generally my actual workflow. Usually I'm editing on my iMac. But unfortunately, there are some requirements if you do want to extend your display onto the Apple Vision Pro. And my iMac just doesn't do that. It's too old. This is 2019. It's on macOS Monterey, and you have to have at least macOS Sonoma. So I just brought in my MacBook Pro and edited on that. It's cool, but I really can't use it for that long without my eyes and my back hurting. Also, when you go into immersive mode, it is kind of hard to like see your keyboard and your mouse. So doing like full immersion mode isn't the best, but you can kind of go halfway in and it looks really cool. So a good amount of downsides that makes it like not the actual best for editing, but it is pretty cool editing on a lake right in front of Mount Hood. So at this point, I'd already worn these things for at least like 3-4 hours. My eyes really needed to take a break, but we couldn't stop. We had to get more Apple Vision Pro content. So I washed my car. I turned on a YouTube video while I was there. Unfortunately, the screen recording didn't work, but I'm sure you can imagine what that was like. And then we went to get some food while I was wearing this. And honestly, I wouldn't normally do that. Like, this is not really socially acceptable at this point in time, but we just wanted to see. It was a little bit of a social experiment, and the workers there admitted that they were pretty uncomfortable. I feel like the biggest douchebag in the world right now. And I'm okay with it, because this is basically like testing social etiquette with these things, and I feel like it makes people uncomfortable.
Whoa, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm the star of the show. Got that special glow.
You can't see your mouth very well. It's actually a really good way for me to like realize firsthand, okay, these are cool, but when you think about it, if people were already kind of uncomfortable with the Google Glass 10 years ago that also had a camera on it, and that thing was way more low profile than this is really pushing the limit. Okay, so here's what I think is happening here. If you're like an employee working somewhere and somebody walks in with something that's just like very intrusive, like it's not normal, you feel like you're gonna get punked. And I feel like there's just so much content like that going around where like influencers or creators, whatever, like kind of take advantage of restaurant people or store people. And I think it's just old and tiring. And so this is like the most obvious thing ever, at least to them, that they feel like they're getting punked in some way, or, you know, they're gonna be streamed online or something. So I think if you're working somewhere, you very much dislike it. And I think if you're just like happen to be like a normal person in the restaurant or in a store, you probably don't love it, but it doesn't like offend you as much, I would think. A couple days before this, my buddy Tace actually had just picked up a Cybertruck in California, and he had just driven it back. And we figured, let's combine the two hottest pieces of tech right now, the Apple Vision Pro and the Cybertruck. So we got together, started shooting some content. Shout out to Supercar Ron for actually buying the Cybertruck. This car is his. A lot of the cars on this channel are actually Ron's. But we had a good time. We filmed a couple of skits. And I want to repeat, these were both staged. These videos that went insanely viral, both staged. Satire, like not serious at all. It was actually kind of alarming that people thought it was real. And regardless, I don't regret anything. I thought it was super funny. People are roasting me in the comments, and I think it's hilarious because yes, I'm trying to look like an idiot. That's the whole point. Ooh. Like, people talk about looking like a fridge, and I'm not trying to sound a cliche, but literally, like it's a fridge.
It does.
It really is.
It even feels like it when you open it.
This is the door to my fridge at home. I'm not even joking. Like, can we just pop a picture up? This is the exact same.
It feels the same. It feels the exact same.
Hold on, I gotta unlock it. Oh, wrong password.
Are you serious? That was the password? You just squeezed it like that?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So here, let me actually record.
Oh, there's your eyes.
Can you see him?
That looks so goofy, dude. Now we're rolling, baby.
Hey. Like it's like sharp. Like that's like sharp. Like if you hit this at the wrong angle, you get paper cut. So Tace, this guy, just picked this thing up 2 days ago in California, and just randomly found it. Random connection. Got to pick it up because otherwise, like, you can't get one of these. Like, you have to have been early on the list.
We lucked out like crazy because we've been looking for them for months. Everybody wants like 150K over sticker. We had a broker that hooked us up, and it was like a phenomenal price. So we wired, flew out there same day, hopped in, and drove it back 20 hours.
gosh. So anyways, he just got this, and now it's just a race against time to make as much content as you can with it while it's still hot, while this fridge is still hot. And with the Apple Vision Pro, it's like the perfect pairing. So we're gonna make a few pieces of content with taste and hopefully not get pulled over in the process. If you look,
I don't know why I'm looking up.
You don't have to look up that far. You just glance up, and there's a little arrow that pops up.
Do I click?
Look at it and tap.
Whoa.
Okay, and then go over to the little dial thing, like the control center. And then there's a little record button. And it should count down.
Okay, yep. That is strange how well that works. That's known networks. How do I scroll down? Oh, like that. Wow, that's so strange. Oh, look. Bink.
What did someone say?
Someone said, I'm not sure why I should listen to the technical opinion of someone who continues to call these goggles. Full-time filmmaker, not technical expert or engineer.
Yeah.
Here, let's grill this guy publicly on this video.
Yeah.
Arthropod Spidey. Okay, freaking go back to your spider nest. I gotta be honest, dude, you look really dumb.
Hey, thanks. I wouldn't I'm literally
Wait.
in a VR headset
Hold on.
in a Cybertruck. It's probably the dumbest thing ever.
Dude, people imagine not knowing what the hell is going on and just driving by this. It's like
All the Teslas like, oh my gosh, I love it.
every single damn Tesla.
I love it. Hey, I did summer sales and I got a Tesla. I should probably go help him. Daddy's here.
I don't know what to do. I'm pressing settings, but the settings aren't coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
I think we should turn right here.
Right, okay.
And then do a quick stint, and then on like the quickest right, we should probably turn in. Well, this is a good conversation. I feel like I'm talking to myself because those are my eyes. Okay, let's get after it. Let's go.
You know that I feel good. Doing things I never thought I could. Smiling in the mirror, I look good. Like I should. I feel
Oh, good. Okay, we're good. No, I think we got it. Let's pull over into the outlets, and then we'll stop. Just pull up to like Swig or something right here.
Oh, it's so... Okay, let's see.
So dumb.
When I was doing, I was like, I haven't used it to like know what can actually be done with it.
Well, that's why it's funny, because
And
it's
so I
like
was,
not even that accurate.
I was just like throwing stuff and like swiping random stuff.
I think it's good.
That is hilarious. No, I think the zoom is perfect too. And my wide open mouth, I'm just like,
Like you could start it back here, or you
no,
could
I think
start
starting it
like
right there. I think starting it right there is
Okay,
like
that's what I would do. Because then, yeah, you get that, and then the zoom in. It's so stupid. That's gonna do really well.
I hope so.
We get together, we just make the best memories. I can feel.
This is unprecedented, guys. No one has ever done this, ever.
This is world's first, dude. World's first Apple Vision Pro order in a Cybertruck in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
Like legit, yeah.
How does it feel to make history?
Can I call Guinness now, or should we do that?
We can call them right now.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Can I get 3 6-piece chicken nuggets? I'm sorry. I couldn't see anything.
Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, you're good.
Oh!
This is the most chaotic.
Let's get some napkins. Oh, dude, it spilled everywhere.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me record this.
Are you in park?
I'm recording.
You're in park, right?
I'm in. Wait.
Oh,
I think I'm
good.
in park. Landon, what did you do,
I did not.
dude?
This was you.
What did you do?
You knocked the thing off with
Oh
the
my
back.
gosh, dude, we just got this, and there's milkshake everywhere. Oh, dude, it's going on
in
your
my
jacket.
shirt.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you so much. Oh, Landon.
I get the Oreo milkshake.
Come on, dude. Who ordered the milkshake?
You did.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's so funny, dude.
I love it.
All right, let's go in.
This is the best day of my life. And then after we did those skits, I did try shopping with these on, but I couldn't help but think that I was making everyone uncomfortable again. I definitely was. Definitely a small. Then we came back to the studio and actually did kind of a mock shoot, because in that first video on this device, I talked about a potential use case of shooting with a client and then having your notes or your feed from your camera right in front of you. So we set up a quick like mock photo shoot. It was totally theoretical, just curious. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. The fact that you can have all these displays up, you can look at your notes, you can look at your feed, like that technology right there, like that, you can't deny. That's super cool. The only problem is you're wearing these while you're with like a client. And even somebody you know, it's just kind of uncomfortable right now. And for the same reason that the people at the restaurant were uncomfortable, it's just not socially acceptable. That might change. Frankly, I don't know if I want that to change, but I don't think I could actually wear this with a real paying client. There's a disconnect. So overall, I think this thing's awesome. Would I have paid $3,500 if I wasn't going to be making content with it? Probably not. And personal opinion, if you're buying these to make better content, like you're using them as a tool to display your screen, to actually have all these different tiles and pages up, I really don't think it's gonna make you a better creator. Like if you want your notes up, grab your laptop and put them up next to you while you're with a client. If you want to edit on a really big screen, maybe just get a slightly bigger monitor. Like again, don't get me wrong, the technology is insanely cool, but realistically, wearing these for hours on end throughout the day, socializing with these on, like, forget it. So reviewing these with the tone of, will this help me be more productive? Will it actually help my day-to-day workflow? And is it socially acceptable to wear them in public? I'm obviously gonna be a bit more critical because productivity is super important to me. If I feel like something is slowing me down, immediately I'd regret using it. But on the flip side, I think the reason that Oculus, for example, hasn't gotten so much flack on the internet is because it's primarily marketed as a gaming device. It's not really designed to be like this crazy productivity machine. And if I were to take the same tone with this, then I'd probably have only good things to say about it. Like putting them on my son and showing him the dinosaur demo. He loved that. That's super fun. Is it worth $3,500 just for that? I'll let you decide. But overall, I do love this device. And even right now, as you can imagine, I'm using this to display a lot of the stuff in front of me. Like look, there's a video feed from my camera. I have my notes right in front of me as well. I was texting over here just a second ago. This is probably the only video I could actually like put these on and use that type of functionality. But you have to admit, it's pretty cool. In the last YouTube video on this channel, we actually did a giveaway with that Lumix G7 that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, plus a copy of Full-Time Filmmaker. And our lucky winner was a subscriber named Alan Reed out of Texas. We gave him a call, shipped off that camera, and now we're doing another giveaway. Full-Time Filmmakers helped 60,000 plus students get to the next level. So we love hooking up one of our subscribers with some gear to get started and lifetime access to the course and the community. And if you want to win lifetime access to over 700 tutorials, software and gear discounts, our private Facebook community, just comment, I love Full-Time Filmmaker. Make sure you're subscribed and you've liked this video. And then next week, we're going to pick a winner. And as always, thank you for watching. Even if you can't see my eyes, if you have any further questions, please let me know.
I feel good, doing things I never thought I could. Smiling in the mirror.